Brian?
Hey.
Great. So, thanks for spending some time here with me and taking time out of your day to talk about identities and a vision for our buying group.
Absolutely.
All right. So the way I see our buying group is sort of like a ship at sea. So your ship is chartered by your home country. You know, think back in the olden days. People were going out to different countries, looking for new lands. So these lands are sort of like our opportunities. Every land has a different product. You know, it can be gold or coffee or chocolate or something. So you know, these guys are always going out on their boats and their teams, trying to find stuff to bring back to their countries. Aside from just colonizing. So at any rate, when they would go to these different lands, they would find different kinds of people. They have to make up a relationship with them. So that's kind of what we do with our vendors. So we may talk to Sony or Nikon or Canon and build up a relationship. They have cameras. We have money. We want to change. We want to trade. Sort of like back in those days. But you know, we also want to get their support for promotions. We can give them things that are not money, like placement on the website, to get some exposure to their products that they sell. So there's sort of a trading relationship that goes on there, and a lot of negotiation. So we go to each of our different companies. We're trying to find good deals. When we're out on the water, we're thinking, okay, now I got one thing. What else am I going to get? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? So we think, you know, what does our homeland want? You know, King has chartered our boat. What does he want? If he wants a camera, you know, in this case, if he wants a camera, does he want to get a memory card as well? Does he want to get a case for his camera? There are a lot of different things that somebody might want. So we have to keep these things in mind. Everything for the benefit of our homeland or our company, Costco. And then also, finally, our homeland has citizens. So our citizens are, you know, each homeland has citizens, and the citizens are like a part of the big group. They're kind of like part of the club, and Costco's a club. So I see us as a team on our own boat, sort of on an adventure, you know, always looking for new opportunities, new lands, new things, and bringing back everything at the best possible deal. That's what it comes down to. When you're doing your trades, you're doing your negotiations, you always want to get the best deal. We want to get as much gold as we can, bring it back for the benefit for our citizens and for the king, you know, for Jim Senegal or for members. And so it's really kind of an exciting thing to get it this way.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel about this? What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I completely agree. I mean, if you're in one country and you're trying to expand and have growth and finding ways or new riches to enhance your culture, obviously traveling to different destinations can help encourage that. And of course, open your side of what new things may be introduced. At the same time, of course, when you go to another country, they're wanting to sell you on theirs because they believe they're best. They're the same thing as us. If we were someone to visit our land, you know, our country, we would want to say, oh yeah, we want you to try this because you'll never find anything else like it. And the best part about doing something like that, like what Costco does, is you get to try these different countries in the world and get to cross our cultures together to help synergize an even better, you know, understanding and richness. So in the end, it's absolutely beneficial because you get to find new things and also get to help create better wealth, not only for yourselves, but within the different cultures that you get to work with. Sorry.
So how do you feel about this image as a boat? Now, if you're on a team with someone and you have this sort of sense in your mind that you're sort of in this together on the boat, out on an adventure, does that make you feel, if you think about it, you know, you kind of internalize it, do you feel good about that image, or Just basically how does it make you feel?
On a boat with someone, I think internally it would be kind of difficult in a sense, only because you're having to put a lot of work and faith into someone else you may or may not know. I guess it depends on the relationship, but being on a boat with someone, it can be for the better or for the worse, no matter how you look at it. I think it's a good imagery, of course, because it's one big vessel trying to help explore and understand.
Okay. Any other thoughts on all this?
Not really. I mean, it's a good metaphor or symbolism of trying to, expand or globalize in a sense. I mean, because it dates back to earlier history, because of course nowadays we don't use, the only time we use ship as an example is it's a vessel that carries, product or people from one destination to the other, when in fact there's other means of communication. In the sense when you can go back to a cultural time and use that as a symbolic message of how things can be related to other countries or how information is grown, then it helps kind of focus on the historical aspect of where we've gone to what we came, and it helps move those back together.
Okay. All right, well, thanks again for your time.
Absolutely.
All right.